cover bowl. Not too surprising given the conditions.
Players making their way out. It's a great crowd in today with plenty of atmosphere around this ground. Plenty of wickets on offer and runs. Batters and bowlers are in the game. And there's some quality players in both teams. So I'm expecting an even contest. Let's see what happens. Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important, just focus on getting the next delivery right. No. Terrible shot. The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder.
Overstepping, just a little too eager on that delivery.
You want to make use of that extra delivery. Onto that early, that could be four.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Smacks that away through the gap.
Oh, one error followed by another. A horrible call and a horrible throw to the wrong end. Pierced the gap wonderfully on the offside at cover.
Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive.
End of the first and an exceptional start. Some big shots early on. Can build some momentum easily off that over.
The right arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the north end. Time that perfectly.
As on the side of bowling slightly fuller and had been put away.
Gill, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Power and precision in that shot.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Having been hit for consecutive boundaries, really interested to see how they can bounce back with the next ball. Oh, now then, that's high in the air. Batters should get a few here.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. There's a chance if it hits. Off the middle of the bat. That's the end of the over. Just magical batting. Nothing the bowler can do other than watch the ball go all over the ground.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
Krishna, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. Misses everything.
Wow! Power off the front foot, goes all the way.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Nearly gets the edge. Krishna with a great delivery there. Wow, that's missed the lot. Good catch, out. Straight to cover point for an easy catch.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into fireworks as we would have hoped, but still solid work.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Rabada from the north end. Gets that away.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Oh, that's hit them at pace. That looked painful. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Well, that's just a classic cover drive. Beautiful to watch. Great sound off the bat. That's 4 more.
A poor delivery, and you don't pass up chances like that. Crashed away for 4.
Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Seems to have misjudged that one. Ouch. That's a confident appeal. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Ooh, misjudged that and takes a hit on the body. Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment.
Too much room given. It came onto the bat really well, and a beautiful shot that just raced away.
End of the over, 12 runs coming from it. Chennai, 65 for 1.
Strike rate was excellent. Now they can really get stuck into rotating the strike and setting up a massive score.
Good shot, a beauty. Finds the edge. Gujarat with a strong appeal. That should be given. Out. Nicely done by the keeper.
That's a real shame. That was a brilliant innings. Really was heading towards something special. A good wicket to take at this stage.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. Straight to the fielder. Trouble! With the completion of that over, we see the fielding restrictions finish.
And with that, 5 fielders can now be put outside the circle.
Edged it. They've gone up here. And out. Oh, how did he get to that one?
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
Edged. Yeah, they've gone up here. There's no debate about that one. Huda challenging the decision. It looked out live, I've got to be honest. Out! What a screamer. Yeah, not the best of reviews there. Great call by the umpire, though. That's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. That ends a very successful over. Only a handful of runs and a haul of 2 wickets to show for it. Khan from the north end. Swept away but finds the fielder. There's a chance if it hits. It's a nice sweep shot but finds the fielder at square leg. Well, goes for the helicopter shot. Ambitious. Didn't quite pull it off though. Gujarat with a massive shout. Doesn't agree with the decision and will challenge it.
Was there a bat on it? Fielders think there was. This could be trouble. Now, I didn't pick up on anything there. Very close to the bat, though.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. Well, that was another good over. You can see the frustration growing on the batters. Caught. That's a ridiculous catch. Oh, that's just outrageous. Big dive from the fielder. Tremendous catch.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. Goes through it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry. Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Around about off stump. That'll force a mistake. The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Gujarat managed to keep the batters pretty quiet in that over. We're certainly seeing some very good bowling.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off. Good fielding out in the boundary. Good pick up. Big chance. The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming off it. Both sides need to inject some life into this match. Sunda coming into the attack from the south end. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Edged. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on length is obviously the way to go. Finds the edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Over the infield with a cracking shot. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. Swept away, but finds the fielder. Perfectly timed. There's a chance if it hits. End of the over. Chennai a 96 for 6. Sai Kishore, the left-arm orthodox bowlers, coming into the attack from the north end. No. Terrible shot. Caught. Good work from the keeper. Out. Nicely done by the keeper. Gone. Fine catch.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such skill. This goes down as a fail.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. That's the end of the over. 2 runs added. Chennai a 98 for 7. Sunda from the south end. Nearly gets the edge. Sunda with a great delivery there. Misses everything. Onto that early, that could be 4. Wow, that's missed the lot. Smacks that away through the gap. A direct hit and this could be gone. End of the over. A good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. That was a nick. It's a missed chance, and that could well be 4. Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Can't get that outside the ring field. 4 runs added there. Chennai are 107 for 7. Siraj, the right-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the south end. Over the infield with a cracking shot. Goes over the top with that shot. In the air, and that's a straightforward catch to mid-off. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
Another one. 8 wickets gone. You feel it's just a matter of time now. A few decent deliveries could see the end.
Great delivery. Looked to be the slow ball. Needs a direct hit.
What a great shot that was. Onto the front foot really quickly. No stopping that one.
Good bowling. Kept it nice and tight and made it hard to score.
Might look to go big again here.
Poor shot. Really lucky. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision? Couldn't get it through the field. The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming off it. Both sides need to inject some life into this match. Siraj from the south end.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Nice shot, pierces the infield.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Gill, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Trouble. That looks gone. Oh, simple run out.
A fluent innings undone by a decent delivery. A good wicket to get at a good time.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. They have to wait just a little bit longer to face their first ball though. Oh, great ball. Huge edge. I feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Sai Kishore ends what has been a tidy over. Just needed to top it off with a wicket. Finds the fielder with that shot.
A lovely delivery, got it in short and surprised them. They'll be happy only one of those is allowed.
Doesn't beat the infield. Misses. That's a big chance going begging. Needs to be on target. And great catch. That wraps up the innings. Bowlers have leaked way too many easy runs in that innings. It's a big total to chase down. They're going to need some good batting partnerships. This total is well below par and the openers are going to be looking to close this out quickly. bowlers are going to have to find something to make up for the rest of the batting team's failures. Beats the field with a great shot.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward and dispatches it to the boundary.
Cuts that off well in the infield. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. By outside edge, but it'll be safe and another boundary. The bowler is in disbelief on that one. Now, a good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. End of the over, 12 runs coming from it. Gujarat, 12 for none.
One gone and an excellent start to this power play.
Patirana coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Straight to the fielder. Everyone's gone up. Great shot through the gap. Was quick onto that in the infield. Four runs added in that over. Gujarat 16 for none.
With 2 down, they're already ahead of the required run rate quite easily early on.
Time that perfectly.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope. How will he reply?
Does very well to quickly get across to this one.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
Ahmed finishes off a nice over there, but still nothing to show for it just yet. You feel a breakthrough is coming.
End of the third, another good over here in the power play. A good mix of running, timing and power sees them ahead of the required run rate early on.
Perfectly timed. Perfectly timed. Good fielding out in the boundary. Patirana, 2-4 and gets punished for it. Great shot for 4 more.
That was a lovely flowing drive through the covers to pick up the 4.
6 runs added in the over. Gujarat 34 for none.
That's 4 overs down in the power play and they've batted really well. Good running and shot making sees them ahead of the required run rate at the moment. You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Huge, that has flown.
All the way, got it right out of the middle.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump. That'll force a mistake. Drilled that one away. End of the over, 12 runs coming from it. Gujarat a 46 for none.
The bowlers have been steady. Just some bad balls amongst the good deliveries, which sees their opposition ahead of the required run rate at the moment.
The right armour is coming on to bowl from the south end.
Good footwork behind the stumps, taking it cleanly. No interest, though, from the batter.
Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
Picked that ball with a lovely shot off the front foot.
Dubé shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? With the completion of that over, we see the fielding restrictions finish. Current from the north end. This bowler note. Is how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Look at that go. Where's that come from? Down the wicket and slapped over point for 6.
Well, the bowler watches that one go straight back over their head for 6. Brilliant shot.
Massive chance. And a fine take by the fielder at deep cover point. It was in the air for some time, but they've held on to it well. Straight to cover point for an easy catch.
They've looked threatening but can't go on with the job. They'll be annoyed with themselves having gotten out after a start.
The batsman is coming in at number 3 for Gujarat.
Square cut, finds point, no run. End of the over, 8 runs coming from it. Gujarat a 61 for 1.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Jadeja, the spinner, coming into the attack. Oh, I thought that was past him, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. Chennai has gone up for something here. Umpire looks a bit confused as to what they're appealing for. Edge, but it drops safely. Everyone's gone up. Chennai having a good chat with the captain. Not sure this one is worth a review though.
Well, the review was already a bit of an afterthought. They didn't look confident and they lose the challenge.
Yeah, not the best of reviews there. Great call by the umpire though. Great shot. It was a good length to try, and they did that with maximum results. 6 more.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook. Well, that was just textbook. Finds the spacing power to lift that ball over the top and it just keeps going.
End of the over. Gujarat a 75 for 1.
They've done well. Sometimes after the power play, the run rate can drop a bit. But the batters have kept up the intent they had early on, and this run chase looks secure.
Can't get that outside the ring field. Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Massive outside edge. There's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Over, Gujarat are 81 for 1. Ahmad, the left armour, is the new bowler from the south end. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. Got that away nicely.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Gaikwad, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover field. Hit the bones out of that. It's gone for a maximum.
Too much width, really. They're only asking for that to be hammered into the stands, and that is exactly what's happened. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Big edge. That's the over. Gujarat in 92 for 1. Ashwin from the north end.
Can he get the 50? A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
Great shot through the gap. But it drops safely. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on length is obviously the way to go. Cover drive through cover point. 1 run. Chance. And that's out. Fielder at deep extra cover takes a regulation catch. In the air, and cover takes an easy catch.
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. Looks like it would have been moving to a big, big score. Not to be.
End of the over. 4 off it. Gujarat 101 for 2. huge edge. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Massive outside edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Oh, that is out of here. That could be out of the ground.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Oh, that's gone a mile. That could go out of the ground. Hit the fielders into the crowd. 2 on the trot.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Some well-targeted bowling in that over. Certainly something to build on.
They've been asked plenty of questions by the bowlers, but the batters have had all the answers so far this innings.
Edged. What a ball. That's huge. That's a biggie. It is out of here. Absolutely smoked off the bat.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that is stayed hit. Fantastic.
Finds the fielder with that shot. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. 7 runs added in that over. Gujarat are 122 for 2.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way. Whatever the bowlers are trying out there, it isn't working. Already past 70, and this innings could get out of hand with more deliveries like that. Just 2 to win. They need 1 to win. With time to spare. A great all-round performance.
There's only one team really in it today. An exceptional display that saw a very easy win. That's all from us in the commentary box. Hope to see you again very soon.